Grand Rising, Elizabeth. Thank you for joining us this morning. At 9 o'clock a.m., we will close our social media and continue on Zoom only. Join us by getting your Zoom link at elizabethvisionaryconference.org. We'll be there until 10 a.m. You can join us now, and we'll see you in the Elizabeth Zoom room. Today, your hosts are Nawili Griffin, Lillie B., and Ayana Blair. Enjoy.
Grand Rising,
Grand
Grand Rising.
Rising.
Grand Rising, my sister.
How is everybody feeling this great day?
Unmute yourself, Lillie B.
Here we go. Happy Thursday, beautiful people.
Happy Thursday. You. Thanks for being here.
Oh,
Absolutely.
Ayana, you look beautiful.
Good to see you. Thank you so much.
Mm-hmm.
Just rising for the occasion. You know, many of the Elizabeths know that I'm with child. Our viewers may not know that baby is coming soon. I only have next month. Next month is when the baby will be here. And so,
Hey.
Yay.
and trying to get ready for the new life that's coming and redirect my thoughts and trying to do some self-work before the baby gets here because it is an emotional time and from different emotions going up, down, sideways, left, and right to the sky, you know?
Yeah.
Forward, backwards. So it is definitely a thing where we have to cope and get ourselves ready mentally, physically, and emotionally. What I've been doing is I started doing my writing. I was lacking on my writing a lot, but I started back doing some writings. I started trying to redirect not trying, I started working on myself and redirecting my thoughts and focusing on my water intake, drinking more water, I guess forcibly because I've been extra thirsty lately. It's the baby. I don't know why my mouth, every day I wake up and my mouth is dry. And my stomach is always hungry.
Well, you eating for her and for us too. So all that sweetness, all that nutrition, we taking it in too. We are grateful. Yes.
Absolutely. Yes.
Getting heavy in the
Ashe.
Wow.
I felt this before, somebody else taking up my air. It was crazy. Like, what? I can't breathe that good. Like, am I okay? You wonder, like, did I just run? When you really just walk down, sat down wrong. So it's like new experience, new life. Hear ye. And so can't wait to she gets older so I can explain to her how to write and how to redirect her thoughts, things of that nature, things I had to practice when you were in my belly.
And guess what? She's gonna grow you too.
Yeah.
You hear me?
Yes.
Yes. She's gonna grow you. Yes.
Do you have a name picked out?
No, I don't have a name solidified. I had some ideas of what I wanted to name her. I know her middle name is going to be Faith, as of my late grandmother who transitioned recently, and my grandmother's sister who transitioned before her. Her first name was Faye. My grandma's middle name was Faye, and so it kind of sit and fat with me and fit in. And so, to honor her ancestors, her middle name shall be Faye. Her first name, I thought about Amethyst. Now, many of us know amethyst is a stone that is purple. Purple is my favorite color, but the healing effects with the amethyst stone, I just love them. They help you do all the things that I've been working on, which is redirect your energy and dispel negative energy and things of that nature. It does a lot. So amethyst is a great stone, but it's also a great, I don't know, I just like the name. It starts with an A as my name and my her father's name. Um, both start with an A, and my grandmother's grandchildren, most of them, their names start with an A. So it's about a tradition, kind of trying to find another A name and things of that nature. Um, and I just like it. It's my favorite stone. I literally have it sitting here in my bed. Some amethyst. Amethyst right here.
Mm-hmm.
It's just like, wow. I couldn't really think of anything. And when that came to my mind, it really caught my eye. Like, oh, okay, that's kind of cute. That's a cute little name. Cute little name. So yeah. I haven't solidified it yet though. So it could be her name, it could be her second middle name. It could be just a
Ooh, look at
nickname.
that.
Yes. Yes.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Yes.
So here comes the big
Love
mouth.
it.
And she
I
should,
don't know why Elizabeth. Uh,
Sonia? Oh, somebody
Yeah.
else was talking. I thought it was her. No.
it
No,
was
it
Oh,
was
me.
me.
It was
Let me shut my
oh,
door.
a few of us. I was saying, do you think you might consider naming her Elizabeth?
no, she wants
Oh, well, I thought
she wants it to start with the A.
An A,
Yeah.
Elizabeth.
For the tradition.
I thought about Elizabeth, but I have an aunt named Elizabeth, or we call her Beth, but I already have an aunt with the Elizabeth name, and I thought of Queen Elizabeth and stuff like that. Like, I want something more unique, kind of more unique,
You're breaking up,
and
baby.
a strong meaning to it. Me, I'm breaking up.
Yes.
Uh-oh.
Well, I wanted to say after yesterday's meeting, there's a lot of things, um, what were we doing? What we wish we had done in our 30s, and
That
I
was
wish
Monday.
that was Monday, yeah. Um,
Yesterday we did textiles.
yeah.
No, we didn't. We did
The
our
name.
lines, astrology.
Yeah, and talking about, and she was saying how intentional she picked her daughter's name, Isis. And I said, wow, if I could go back and do it again, I would, I named Sheena after Sheena Easton because I thought it was an unusual name, and the girl in the bed next to me was named Sheena. I said, okay, it's not that unusual then. So yeah, I would do something different. So Sheena and I have to search for something to strengthen our names. Yeah.
The power. It's just a label for people to call you because we can't use our consciousness to talk anymore. So we can't direct thoughts straight to you anymore with our third eye and our, our brains anymore. So it's okay. It's just a label. You make your name.
Yeah. And people, as they evolve and change, people, change their names. They do. I know a woman in Los Angeles. When I met her, she was like a traditional Western name. And then she became Rainbow. And then before she transitioned, she had another name, all in what she was identifying with. and embracing. So
Mm.
it's, and a lot of cultures don't name their children for weeks.
Mm-hmm.
They wait till some quality shows up or something they think will be befitting of that child to carry forth. And then it's almost like they put that charge on that child, especially I know and I hear in the Jewish culture, they go very deep into the whole naming thing. One of my friends just had a great grandchild, and I mean, for months she was in the names and writing down stuff and who in their generational line had this name last until they came up with a name. So, you know,
Because in some culture, oh wait, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, in some cultures, I can't think of what it is or where it was. I think it might be India somewhere, but they have like 5 names in the family, and it goes from oldest to youngest, and it starts literally over with the same names, like Kibet and something like that. So yeah, I feel like I'm like her name, the name that me, my sister, and my niece Angel, she picked the name out, Kalani. And then we was like, wait, we have to keep the A's going. So we picked Alani Faye.
Wow.
And so that was just something that we threw out there. And I just feel like the name is a beautiful name. Kalani is a beautiful name, but I want to look more into the meaning, like Alani, or like how Mama Yabe, how she breaks the names down and stuff like that, like part by part, like the meanings. So, but yeah, I was thinking Alani Faye.
And
That's something I liked, and I want her to be comfortable with whatever name she picks for her child. And I just want her to know, this name is going to be ahead of her when she's, this is her header. So do it with dignity and respect, and
Yeah.
that's it.
my favorite phrase is, I haven't met her yet. I don't know. I'm
Yeah,
waiting for her to tell
that's
me what
it.
her name is.
Yeah, that's it.
Mhm.
I like that. I like that
Yep.
approach,
Yeah.
Ayana. Yeah, I haven't met her yet.
I don't know who this baby is. but-
Juanita, I see your
I,
hand is
I,
up.
I wanted
Juanita?
to ask, can you hear me?
Yes,
Yes,
Yes.
ma'am.
Okay, I wanted to ask you, Ayana, if you had thought about reaching into the Hebrew language at all.
I thought about a lot of languages
Mhm.
actually going through, because I thought about so many different approaches, like the Native Americans, first thing they see or they saw was the name, or the first dream that they had, they would name their baby. Uh, it's a lot of different cultures and things. I thought about. I'm looking into a lot of different things. I'm waiting for something that calls me really,
Right,
and has strength behind it in whatever culture that it comes from.
Yeah.
right. The reason I asked about the Hebrew language, it goes back to what the healing guy we had on who lives in Hawaii.
Mhm.
He mentioned something about the power, the healing power that is in the Hebrew
Like,
tongue.
yeah,
So just wanted to touch on that. That's all.
absolutely.
You're
Absolutely.
closer to the original language or something. Want to
Yep.
touch on that.
Yep.
And then I just want to throw this out there. The one that's the purest to God,
Mhm.
baby, ask her.
Yeah.
Ask her what her name is.
Mm.
She can tell you in the sleep. She can tell you when you're jumping up and down somewhere, walking. She can tell you what her name is. And when I say closest to God right now, it's because
Mhm.
she's just pure.
Right.
She's
Absolutely.
pure. So the Holy Spirit through the baby, whatever way we want to put it, she knows. She knows before she gets tanted out here
Right.
in the world with all of our ways and thoughts and Yeah. Ask
And
her.
I want to share about, you said the middle name Faye. So
Mm-hmm.
Faye, as I looked up, comes from Faye, Fay.
Mm-hmm.
And it says to fit or join closely or tightly, to unify. And it also said that it comes from, also the meaning is fairy, something resembling something magical.
Yep, I knew the fairy part because
Hmm.
there's a show.
Hmm.
It's called Fate, but
Hmm.
I like Faye, and I
Hmm.
thought it would be like it's kind of like that show because she is magical. I know it.
Yeah.
She's
Oh,
one of the magical
yes.
baby. All
Magic
babies.
is
So
magic is true.
I just want her to
So
keep her magic and not be again tainted too much by this world.
I hear
So
you.
please.
So I'm going to begin with centering us with going in with my friend Demetrius Thomas, who Aduni has met. He is a steel drum, plays for yoga classes. He's played for um, Queen Aduni's event, I think. Yeah.
Yes.
Didn't he come? Yeah. And so I follow him on Sundays. He has a beautiful, I think, 30-minute program where he does breath meditation and then he plays the steel drum and he does affirmations. So I just caught him late last night and he was in his car. Um, and he's very transparent. He shares a lot. And what he shared, he says, and this is how his face looked. He goes, "You guys, something just happened." And so I'm thinking, okay, keep it upstairs. Don't go to, maybe he just got in a car accident or whatever. And he's so calm. He goes, "Something just happened. And I want to share with you guys because it happened right now." What happened? I got this call and I don't want to answer it because I couldn't identify the number. It looked like one of those scam calls, but I answered it. And it was 88 point whatever FM. They want me to come on and interview me and play my steel drum. Can you believe it? And it was just that moment that we got to share with him. I love it. And, men sometimes aren't that open and forthcoming with their joy and their experiences and what's going to happen. So I immediately text him that you are so deserving, bless you. And he was just like, I'm 88.1. They want me to come on and play my steel drums and interview me. He says, maybe this isn't my big break, but maybe this is a break. It was so precious,
Yeah.
so precious, and I was glad I got to catch him in that moment. So I just wanted to share that, how those moments and those dots that we connect in our lives. So one of his favorite breath meditation, pranayama, is called a 44-44. And it's inhale 4 counts, hold it or suspend the breath for 4 counts, inhale through the nostrils, soften, relax the mouth, inhale 4, hold it or suspend the breath 4, exhale 4, and then relax or pause for 4. And then we'll repeat it. So we're just going to do a minute of breath, of pranayama to center ourselves. So I'm going to ask everybody to get in a comfortable position, lying down, sitting up, spine up straight if you're sitting. Relax your palms either downward, grounding yourself, or upward in the receptive or receiving posture. Or one of my favorites is right palm in the lap, left palm, bring the thumbs together. This is the hand mudra that symbolizes thy will be done. Okay, and a lot of times I just hold my crystal inside that left palm. So it'll be palm, palm inside, and thumbs together, rested in your lap. And we're going to focus between the eyebrows at what we call our third eye, or our brow point, we also refer to it. So closing our eyes and just relax into whatever is your most comfortable posture. We're going to begin our 44 breath at your own pace. You do the counting silently, and let's inhale and begin. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale and just stretch the arms up over your head. Open and close the hands and release it, shaking it all out. All righty, perfect. All right, so I'm going to take out my favorite beginning of the day book, Daily Om, and I'm just gonna, good day, Star, is that you? And good day, Mama Darcia. Did I pronounce it correctly?
Yes.
Yes, oh, good day, good day. Welcome. All right, here we go. Phil, this is my shuffling cards. Y'all know I can't shuffle cards, so this is my shuffling. Alrighty. The road to new beginnings, completion. Life is a work of art in progress made up of beginnings and endings that run together like wet paint. Yet before we can begin any new phase in life, we must sometimes first achieve closure with respect to the current stage we are in. Many of life's experiences call for closure. Often we cannot see the significance of an event or the importance of a lesson until we have reached it. Or we may have finished a certain phase in life or path of learning and want to honor that ending. It is this sense of completion that frees us to open the door to new beginnings. Closure serves to tie up or sever loose ends, quiets the mind even when questions have been left unanswered, signifies the conclusion of an experience, and acknowledges that a change has taken place. So I'm going to read that roving definition of closure. Closure serves to tie up or sever loose ends, quiets the mind even when questions have been left unanswered, signifies the conclusion of an experience, and acknowledges that a change has taken place. The period of completion, rather than being just an act of finality, is also one of transition. When we seek closure, what we really want is an understanding of what has happened and an opportunity to derive the lessons we can from an experience. Without it, there's no resolution, and we are left to grieve, relive old memories to the point of frustration, or remain forever connected to people from our past. A sense of completion regarding a situation may also result when we accept that we have done our best. If you cannot officially achieve closure with someone, you can create a sense of completion by participating in a closure ritual. Write a farewell letter to that person and then burn your note during a ceremony. This ritual allows you to to consciously honor and appreciate what has taken place between you and release the experience that you can move forward so that you can move forward. Closure can help you let go of feelings of anger or uncertainty related to your past, even as you honor your experience, whether good or bad, as a necessary step on your life's path. This allows you to emotionally lay to rest issues and feelings that may be weighing down your spirit. When you create closure, you affirm that you have done what was needed, are wiser because of your experience, and are ready for whatever life wants to bring you next. Ashe today. And with our full moon coming, I think this is so appropriate. Yeah, to feel completion, to release those things, whether in your own ritual or ceremony. And um, I just am a ritual ceremony. I'm always creating some kind of ceremony or ritual for myself. So I just invite you all, if there's something that you want closure, especially this is a high emotional time. We're in Libra season and the planets are doing a lot of things. So I just like really, 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 really just honor you and myself and whatever you want closure on or you want to feel complete. I mean,
Definitely, the word fit so much,
you're
fit so well today.
you're garbled.
Oh, I'm breaking up again.
Yeah,
Can you hear me better?
much better.
I said that word fits so well for today because, as I said in the beginning, I started journaling and things, trying to get myself together mentally and physically, but more so
Stop
mentally. I started back
trying.
journaling.
Let's do it. 10,
Oh, yep.
2,
Okay.
3, 4,
I'm doing it
5,
as I speak.
6, 7,
Right,
8,
right, right.
9, 10. All right.
Okay, got it. I am working
Okay.
on getting myself better and journaling and working on myself and all of those things just were so valid. It's like, wow. And they had to do with everything we were just talking about, the name Faye and things of that nature, gathering closure, and especially retrograde
Mm.
shadows are just as strong as the retrograde. It should be over on the 16th, but again, it's still affecting us and things of that nature. So it just that just fits so well into many thoughts, just like a tarot card. However it fit for you, or however you felt that or took it in, it was definitely needed, and it definitely went well for
I
today.
said,
Miss Juanita, Mama Juanita, were you about to say something?
Ashe today, my God. Quita Dooney,
Uh-huh.
girl, you don't know how God is using you to help us along our way. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. So what has happened for me, what just happened, is that closure thing. My my grandson's birthday is Sunday, the ninth, the day of the peak of the
mm,
full moon. My grandson, my oldest grandson, he's the one who told me I'm his daughter. So I see him as my dad. I try not to impose that on him, but I recognize that element. And so y'all know from the experience we had back in July when everybody was here, well, those who could be here were here. You know, I got the insight to go to the graveyard and let go of some stuff, and I haven't done that yet. But I do have the bowl and the stuff to do it in my car so that when the time is right and I can get there, y'all know there's a lot going on, that I can go ahead and do that. And y'all, ooh, Mama Nawili, you just helped me realize, seize the moment.
mm.
The full moon is on my grandson's birthday,
Wow. Wow.
and that's telling me to get my butt to the graveyard in the next between now and Saturday and seize this energy and bring closure.
And you can also segue it a full moon into 3 days after also. So don't feel like if Sunday isn't it, give yourself the grace of those 3 days after. And I think I don't know if I sent it, but maybe Aduni, we're going to do full moon ritual sister circle here at Heidelberg on Sunday from 6 to 9. So, you guys are all invited. Um, I'm assisting Peace, and Lillie and Yana will be there. Um, so we're going to have some rituals, some sacred artwork. I think maybe belly dancing also. And Peace speaks of a bonfire outdoors, um, to write those things out that we want to release and see them dissipate into the nothingness from what they have and have no more power and presence in our life. So I want to encourage people and I'm making tacos. I want to let you guys know I'm making my black eyed pea tacos and coconut milk yogurt pie for dessert.
Whoa.
My
Wow.
gift to
Whoa.
everybody.
Oh, Nawili. Yeah, girl.
We're gonna do it Cali. That's Cali style.
Cali style.
Cali style.
What
Yes.
time does it start? 6?
6 p.m. But if you want to come a little early, feel free.
And the cost?
It's absolutely free. Love donation. Yes. Yeah.
Thank
Yeah. So feel free. Yeah, it's gonna be some beautiful opportunities to do some artwork. Gonna do a dream board. We're going to do, I think, dream catchers. Someone's gonna come and then walk us through that, and then peace, I should say, full moon mandalas, and we're going to create an autumn altar. So everyone will pick something up, or I'm encouraging you to bring something to put on an autumn fall altar.
Did you send the
I thought I sent it to you like a week ago when I got it from Peace. It's like, it looks like a couple of things on one sheet of paper or one flyer.
Yeah, could you send it? And then I can post it at the end of today and
Okay.
tomorrow.
Okay.
Speaking of posting, did the website come back online?
Pardon me, Sonia?
It's
Oh, no,
Juanita.
no,
Juanita.
sorry, that's Juanita. What'd you say?
The website is back up and running.
It's back online?
Yes.
Yes.
Because you know, as of a couple of days ago, it wasn't, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So is it going to be on the website or on the Facebook page or just in the chat here? It'll show up. It'll show up. I gotta go pick up this 2-year-old, y'all. Please say a prayer for the newborn. She has mastitis. I think she tried to make her own breast milk. Virgo child. Anyway.
All right.
She's in the hospital. Mama got out the hospital. Thank you, my love.
We appreciate seeing you every time.
I love y'all so much, y'all. But I'll probably pop back in, but let me take care of this 2-year-old.
Yeah.
All right. Love y'all.
Okay. Yeah. Yana, you want to keep going?
Absolutely. So this week, I had the opportunity to go to the Forbes 30 and under seminar. So that was cool. I just wanted to share with you all my small experience. I'm glad that I was fortunate to be able to go and attend and see so many well-dressed, lovely people having conversation, getting lots of footage and things of that nature. I don't want to say unprepared, because I found out that it was going on, the event was going on after my doctor's appointment, an hour before I got there, and things of that nature. I didn't know much about what was going on. I just knew people were going to be speaking and things, and I had a great experience. It was lovely. I got to see a few speakers, like the person who created the GoPuff app. I'm not sure if anybody knows what that is. It's kind of like DoorDash or Uber Eats, but like for snacks and things of that nature. And he got to talk about some things. I got to listen to plenty of speakers. One from the Alaskan Fishing Company, I believe. Someone who I didn't know too well, but Justin Bieber's wife. I don't know. I don't remember her name right now, but I didn't know that's who she was. I don't keep up with the Kardashians, the social life and things of that nature. But I just heard the last name Bieber and I thought it was his sister. that was kind of embarrassing. I'm glad I didn't say that to anybody, like, oh, that's his wife, that's not his sister. Like, but she spoke about her experiences and things that she went through. It was a few speakers that I got to actually hear, and I enjoyed all of it. I love hearing people speak about their experiences and what they went through and what they're doing and how they got there. Haley Bieber, yes, yes, her. I had no idea who she was. If I was more into the that part of the social media, following people and things of that nature, I probably know who she was, but I definitely did not know who she was. A model and a skincare enthusiast and um, all types of stuff. But it was a few people that were there. Megan Thee Stallion even spoke, and I did not get to see her speak. That was one of the things that I didn't get to see. Like there was a few people there that I actually knew about that spoke, and I didn't get to see it because I didn't get to attend all 3 days. But I did get to attend partially, and I enjoyed every bit of it. I met all of 3 people out of 1,000 people.
That's big.
But it's okay. Through it, I had a little bit of an anxiety, because coming ill prepared, I don't have any business cards on me. I'm not one to just, hey, start talking to somebody. Um, when there's a billion people and they're all talking to each other, like everybody came with each other, or certain groups came with each other and stuff like that. There were some individuals and things, but at the end of the day, I had a good time. It started out very anxious and very nervous, like, oh my goodness, I'm in a school full of professionals and I don't even know who just spoke on stage, but they're mixed in with us. And it's lunchtime and everybody's just walking around and flowing and everything. Everybody was prepared for this. I got the opportunity to jump in and see what it was about. And so it was nice. I loved it. Um, Someone bought me food, which was
Mhm.
very generous. I let him cut in line in front of me because he was, in line with me for a while. We were having a good conversation. Um, and he was talking about how he worked across the street and things of that nature. And so he was on his lunch break, and I'm okay. I'm gonna let you hurry up and order first so you can get back to work and things. And he's talking about it's nice. I'm gonna just eat in my office and watch TV and things of that nature. So I'm like, okay. So you have a lenient job, a nice job, a decent job where you don't have to hurry up in 30-minute lunch and things of that nature. The lines were so long and outrageous and things. And so I told him, go ahead and go ahead of me. And he offered to buy my food because I let him go ahead. Some generosity did that for me. So that was nice. Um, and then we had a conversation while our food was being prepared about different things that I was actually very much interested in, and things of like real estate nature, owning your own business and your properties and stuff like that. My business, my mother's business, the things that he does. And I didn't even know he's like, I have several properties and this, that, and the third. I thought he was just some simple employee from across the street who somehow got in here to the Forbes thing. And I was just like, wow, you can't really underestimate people just when you meet them first. You have to really have a conversation to
Mhm.
see who they are. You can't judge a book by its cover. And it was
Mhm.
great conversing with him. He knew a couple of people there. Um, it was just really cool. So, um, and then at the end of the day, I met 2 more young men. Um, he basically sat his stuff at my table and sat down at this little table. Nobody had specific tables, but there was little cocktail tables, and He came and sat by me, started signing the table. We had a good conversation and things, exchanged social media, got extra snacks from the hosts, or not the hosts, but the people who were working there. He he had some extra things that he received, and then the guy came back, and I was like, "What is that? I want what he's having." So they gave us some secret stash, and so and I can't have any of it because it all has caffeine in it. But it's okay. It's okay. I'm gonna give it to my little cousins and things of that nature for school, or maybe the older little cousins, of course. But to keep her awake because she likes to be tired during school. And all in all, it was a great experience. They had these little cute hors d'oeuvres that they were carrying around on a tray, like fish on a chip, and little bean tacos. They were so cute. And little, what is it? Falafel. There were these little falafels. They were so, everything was adorable. But of course, that made me happy having extra food as the pregnant lady. Like, oh yes, I will have one. Thank you. Didn't know that that was gonna happen. Um, it was just a really great experience. It was a nice experience. I never would have thought. And then I looked at the prices of the tickets and things, and I was like, wow, I would not have been here today. 2,000 something dollars for a ticket to see people speak and network, I guess, and things of that nature. It would have been a future event for me.
Yeah,
Yeah.
a room full of millionaires is what it was.
Yes, it was the Forbes, of course. So it was like, wow, this was great. I was given an experience that I probably wouldn't have had if it wasn't for our dear friend Mia Maya. She's great. She was unable to attend because she had to work and things of that nature. And I was able to step in and have an experience of the lifetime.
Excellent.
Awesome.
It's like you're a millionaires in training.
Yes, absolutely. That's what it felt like. That's
Mhm.
really what it felt like. And
Yeah.
so it's like, wow, that was inspiring. I love to hear millionaires speak. Tell me the thing to do. Teach me the ropes, Let me
Mhm.
apply some of the things that you know to my daily. So it was great. It was some
Yeah, and
great.
that everything happened as it was to happen.
Mhm.
So that was divine guidance, divine, all of it divinely unfolded in your favor that
Yeah,
day, you know,
absolutely.
and something in you is already aligned with that. And
Mm-hmm.
you're just being like Queen always talks about how she plans to
Mm-hmm.
prosper. I mean, and is prospering. Same thing.
Yeah.
There is something in you that is ready. Even if it's like a mustard seed, we know it's there. That seedling is there. So that's wow, how
Absolutely.
wonderful. So I could
And
see why it might have catapulted you into writing and journaling, you
yes,
know.
the day before is when I started my writing, and
Mm-hmm.
the time that I started was 333.
Mm.
I
Mhm.
wrote it down at the top
Love it.
along with the date, and I started writing and flowing and just, putting my feelings there. And look, the next day I get this opportunity of a lifetime.
I
And
say,
this
I
week has been so busy for me. Every morning I've had to wake up early. Every morning. The last week I was waking up at 10 o'clock, getting extra sleep because the baby does keep me running back and forth throughout the night to the restroom. Oh my goodness. The amount of
Mhm.
times that I go to the restroom to urinate. Oh Lord. What? It is
So as you get
ridiculous.
and Ayana, as you get older, I guess we are all truly Elizabeth's birthing because we be running to the bathroom too, girl.
Mhm. Yes, ma'am. I'll be ready to go. Just fall asleep on the toilet. Bring my pillow on. Put it right here. Because it's crazy. But the amount of times I've been waking up, going to the restroom, it'd have me sleeping so much later. And now that I've been waking up at 8 o'clock every day, 7 o'clock sometimes, just to get to my appointments, having multiple appointments and things. I woke up for the Elizabeths today. Tomorrow I might be able to sleep in a little bit. But all of this is getting me prepared for my waking up to take care of the baby and my cycle of things, I guess, throughout the night, and then now some early mornings and things. It's just getting me prepared mentally to adapt to whatever is thrown my way. Because I was definitely getting up like, I gotta go somewhere. Like, I gotta get dressed and brush my teeth. I don't want to do that. Like,
And
I'm a
you might get a baby who sleeps through the night.
I hope so. And then I'm gonna be looking at her like, so
She
you
can
were just,
sleep through the night and be up all day.
yes, I hope so. I really do. Because she's been a night owl while she's in my belly, but hopefully she gets a good cycle of rest and things of that nature. And it's just for now. But yes, I'm just so glad that the opportunities have come, and it came right on time. I started doing my writing, started redirecting my thoughts, started lighting my candle, started doing things to, benefit me, working on myself.
And this is
So
harvest time.
yes, it definitely is. This is my
harvest time.
favorite time of the year.
Yeah.
So I definitely need this to be a positive time, especially my grandma's birthday is coming up soon and things of that nature. It's just so many things going on. Life is hectic. I gotta draw it in. You gotta draw it in. Center yourself.
Yeah. Yeah. And it can be as hectic as you perceive it to be,
Yes.
or it can be a step-by-step walk of joy, of ease, of grace. You get to choose.
Yes.
You
And
really get to choose.
I choose the positive path.
Yeah, you get to
Choose
choose.
to be better.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. So, based on Yana's experience, and it's funny you're talking about the Forbes event. I was actually across the street at my personal training, looking out the window of the people at the event, and
Really?
someone came in, and I said, "What are all those people?" They said, "It's the Forbes event." So I was actually, looking at you guys out the window of the Y as we were doing our training. So based on Yana's experience, she wants to walk us through a writing experience,
Yes.
so that we could all support each other and that wonderful gift called journaling. And so I'm just knowing at 9 o'clock we are coming off Facebook, saying good day to our Facebook loves, and just moving into our for real though room, into our Instagram. So we just bid you guys adieu and give thanks. So Yana.
So I would like to do some writing today as a group. If we could all pull out our handy dandy notebooks.
Okay, got fun.
Or our handy dandy
Notebook, piece of paper, envelope.
Okay,
Yes,
what do they
exactly.
say? Envelope. I remember people say, "You got an envelope, girl."
Anything to write on would be great. And we're gonna do some 3-minute writings to equal up to 9 minutes. So we'll do 3-minute writings. And I think I might add on a fourth 3-minute writing
So
just to
we'll do 12 minutes. That's groovy.
yes. So that would just the final writing would just be a free flow. And then I have 3 questions that we can go on for our writing. So is everybody ready?
Ready, Miss Evelyn? You ready? I see.
And
It looks
so
like your lips were moving. I couldn't read them.
I got my paper.
Yeah.
Got my paper. So
Sorry, you
for
got your
the
paper. Star, Star, you got your paper?
You there?
Are you there?
Yes.
Indeed, indeed. Sonji, you got your paper?
Yes, I do.
All right. And Mama Darcia, do you have your paper? All right.
Ashe today. So, my first question is something very simple. Seeing as how Thanksgiving is coming up, I give thanks every day and I love food. So, the first question is describe your dream three-course meal. So, in all detail that you can, we're going to describe our dream three-course meal.
Okay. I'm starting the timer right now.
Ashe.
I feed for your
Okay, we have 1 minute and 13 seconds left. Second. And time.
Okay, that's great. So, does anybody want to go first, or would you all like me to go first?
You go.
Yeah, you go first.
Okay.
Go after you.
I'm gonna share. Not everybody has to share if you don't want to, but this is something that's easy to share. So my dream three-course meal consists of some things that remind me of home. They fill me up spiritually and physically. And I'm going to start with some black-eyed peas, yams, greens, dressing, some salmon croquette, and love. I need that special ingredient, love, because that's what's really gonna fill me up. And so
Beautiful.
that was my short writing.
Ashe today.
Yeah.
Love it.
You know, it's funny you said salmon croquettes because that was my main course, the salmon croquettes,
Yes.
biscuits, rice, and syrup.
Love it.
I love it.
Yeah, and my first was a salad, a Greek salad with
Mhm.
extra feta cheese and lots of red onions because I love red onions.
Mm-hmm.
And my
I-
follow-up dessert was peach cobbler.
Mm.
With some ice cream on the side.
Uh-huh.
Okay, that was lovely.
Um,
Look, great minds think alike.
My dream 3-course meal I've had and will have again this Thanksgiving. I decided I wanted a new tradition for myself.
Mhm.
So baked salmon fillet.
mm,
This is it's butternut squash, roasted Brussels
Oh yeah.
sprouts, pecans, and cranberries, and it's all mixed in a side dish. It is
Oh,
delicious.
oh, do tell.
That's
Do
Yes,
good.
share.
yes. I have made it a couple of times. It's labor. I want to say labor, because I have never since I learned how to make Brussels sprouts. That's one of my favorites. So you roast the Brussels sprouts. I like them charred. I like them a little dark.
Mm-hmm.
And you roast the squash and then you add it all together. It's so good.
Mm.
Yes.
What's your address again?
what
Where you
time is
live?
dinner?
Where you live?
We'll be there.
And a green salad, a really rich green salad with spinach, romaine, red onions, tomato. Yeah.
Ashe.
I like.
Ashe today.
Yes.
Tradition. Thanksgiving and Christmas, huh?
Okay.
You started talking, Mama, and I had to go in there and pull the salmon out the freezer. On the side.
Yes.
Dooney, you want to go next?
Well, I don't have it all down, but I do love curry. I like India food from India. I love the curry dish. Anything with the curry on there. Peach cobbler, Sonia. Sanji,
That's perfect.
With some Haagen-Dazs. Now, see,
Go girl.
I don't need to be eating these things, with a Haagen-Dazs, but some delicious peach cobbler. I gotta have cornbread.
Come on
now, cornbread. And I'm recently really enjoying the tomato soup that is kind of has a not like plain tomato soup, but this you dip your cornbread, you take your cornbread, break it up in pieces and drop them in there and
let it sop it up.
Yeah, and then it has this kick taste and anyway. And I love spinach. So that would be, and I love the cream spinach, creamy spinach. And we'll stop right there. And I love green beans. So
yes.
Mama Darcia, would you like to share?
Love food. I like some sauteed greens with a curried nut sauce with my mung beans, and I could see a circle of sliced mangoes circled around there.
Yes, I'm coming over.
And I would enjoy my ginger lemon hibiscus tea.
Yes.
Ooh.
And later on, I'd like to have some coconut ice cream with blueberries.
Yes. Coconut ice cream is the bomb.
The
I
bomb.
yeah.
Really?
I
The
love
bomb.
it. I
It's the
love it.
bomb. Yes.
The lemon ginger.
I'm getting that next.
hibiscus
Okay,
reminds
you
me
have to go
of
to you have to go to a health food store to get it, or probably a health
Yeah,
food
I
store?
would, because I don't want it, so I don't have to make it.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Great.
I need some hibiscus to go with my ginger lemon tea. So.
Yes.
Yeah, down at the festival, they had one of the they had an African the African truck, and it had hibiscus. I got one of those drinks. Oh my God, it was so delicious.
Sorrel.
Oh yeah.
Sorrel.
Sorrel.
Yes,
Oh
I
my
love
goodness.
sorrel.
Oh good.
Oh, Neza makes a bomb sorrel.
Who does?
Who?
Neza, the chef, the
Oh.
vegan chef.
Okay.
She made
Is she at a particular? Does she have a public place, or is it
she
from?
will. She's the one she's gonna have the marketplace over there. It's actually, I'll share it on the, I'll find it, and it's she's opening up a marketplace in early 2023 over there on the west side. Really.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Mm-hmm.
So Lillie B, you want to go next?
Right.
Lillie has a very discriminating. I'm gonna say my sister has a very discriminating palate.
I actually didn't get a chance to write anything down, ladies. I'm kind of trying to kill some birds with some stones. So I'm prepping my nails, getting ready to lay me your first set. But
go girl.
You muted yourself.
But verbally, I can tell some foods that I love. But if we're gonna do a 3-course meal, mine's don't have to be too extreme. I like definitely a big salad, and I like to call it a garbage pail salad because I like a lot of stuff in there: cranberries, raisins, all kinds of stuff. And then salad.
Garbage pail.
Yep. Or kitchen sink. That might be one that sounds familiar. Kitchen sink salad or garbage can salad. A nice big salad. I love salad and breadsticks. So, or it'll be like a little roll or something like that, little dinner roll. Then for the main course, let's see. I like all kinds of things. You know what? That butternut squash sound about right. Butternut squash roasted. I like it baked. I like to bake mine to perfection. And I like to put a little brown sugar and salt and pepper on there. It's brown sugar, salt and pepper, cinnamon. Let it bake like that. That'll be ooh. Now y'all gonna have me go to Red Dazzles.
I know.
Butternut squash, because 'tis the season, and that's my favorite thing. Butternut squash. Let's see, meat wise. Well, I like greens for sure. Mix. It don't have to be any specific kind. It can be mixed. I like them all. Sauteed, all the good stuff's in there. Big green pepper, yellow pepper, red pepper. I gotta have those in my greens. Garlic, all the good stuff. Yeah, I love to see. I love colorful greens. I love them. I gotta have all the color peppers in there. So that's my two little veggies. Boom, boom, boom. Maybe a pot of rice because Ayana loves rice.
Yes, that's what I was about to say. I forgot to mention my rice. That is one of the things that I need with all of those things that I listed: the black eyed peas, the greens, all of those things, and rice to top it off.
Cornbread, because that's my grandmother loves cornbread, Meat
And
has to be something salt and mashed potatoes, but meat be something sauce. So yeah, probably a little small side of mashed potatoes, garlic parmesan or something like that. I don't know. And what else? Meat wise, I can do turkey chops, something light, sauteed, good, and I like mine's in the oven, cooked in the oven. Some can be fried, but more so in the oven. Then for dessert, oh my goodness. Don't get me started on that part. That's the bad side of me. I'm a sugar head. No, not really, but I worked at a bakery for a lot of years. My grandmother was a professional chef and she used to bake cakes. So like that's what we know as cakes. But it would be a nice cake. And if not cake, I'm really good at making a banana pudding. So banana pudding or peach cobbler. Peach cobbler is one of my favorites, especially crispy crisp, but different cobblers. I like to. Have you all had any different cobblers, or do you all eat cobblers first? I know the ones who do Nawili.
Loganberry
Okay.
cobbler.
Okay.
Yes, vegan. Yes, vegan Loganberry cobbler.
Okay.
Yes.
Sounds good.
That sounds different. Yeah, I've had a lot of different cobblers. My mom used to let us we would get food like in a box, and she knew how to make the dough and everything from scratch. So she'd make the dough with the flour and everything. We'll have a can of pears, a can of peaches, like pears and peaches. Those mix well together in the cobbler. She's made so many different kinds. We had fruit cocktail cobbler before, and they all actually taste good. You got to know how to put the spices in there, and it comes out perfect.
Wow. That's amazing.
Dessert.
Wow. Oh, what's your
not
dessert?
vegan. Oh, I'm sorry.
Bread pudding.
Red pudding.
I like bread pudding with raisins and nuts, where the bread is just as you can't even tell it's bread. It's just like just it's a plate. I'm not sure which on DoorDash in my daughter. Oh, they're not on there anymore, but it's like their bread pudding was too
amazing.
Wow.
A nice big piece. It wasn't like no little slice. It was a nice, you can eat half tonight and half tomorrow.
Oh,
that's what I like.
I learned how to make bread pudding when I was very, very young. I don't even remember the recipe. That's how long ago it was. I was definitely at the age where I thought I was gonna remember, but didn't. I think I was about 7 or 8 or so. But yes, it was a long while ago, and it stuck with me because it was my step grandma. She taught me how to make it, and I'm like, bread pudding. What is bread pudding? I know peach cobbler, and I know this, that, and the third, and I'm not even a big fan of peach cobbler and things of that nature. But those are the things that I grew up with that I know. Sweet potato pie and banana pudding. But when you said bread pudding, it just like what? And so then I was taught how to make it and things of that nature. And I understood. It was like, okay, that was something new to me. All my life, I didn't know there was a such thing. And it was the whole time. Like, I thought she was telling me a trick or trying to trick me the whole time. Yes, it was bread pudding. Also, nobody knows this, but I am more of a sides person. So my courses don't even really need meat. I'm there for the sides. I'll fill my plate up with sides. And it's not that I don't like the meat. It's just that I prefer the sides. Something about the sides fill me up better. Something about all the sides. I have a plate full of mashed potatoes, all the starches. I'll have the starches. Yes, thank you. I have the vegetables. Like as a kid, I'm glad that my grandmother's grandchildren, we don't discriminate against vegetables. Not of vegetables. We
Yeah, if you
eat
queens
vegetables.
could come on camera when you're speaking, I would love it.
Yes, I shall sit up. But yeah, vegetables are my favorite. I love sauteed everything for the most part, as long as it's soft, like squash and zucchini. That was one of my favorite things that I forgot to mention with the rice and things. Everybody got to their desserts and everything. Oh, we didn't. Well, we forgot about Star.
Star.
Star, would you like to tell us what your meal would be, or what consist of?
Um, the only thing I could think of is what I would like right now.
Pancakes? No.
It's catfish nuggets baked, mashed potatoes and gravy with extra gravy, and broccoli and cauliflower.
Okay.
That sounds delicious.
What about dessert? Oh, no.
I'm not a really big bread person, and dessert. I didn't want any right now, so but that dessert y'all were talking about sounds really good. I haven't had bread pudding in a while. I like bread pudding, and I like peach cobbler, and I have had other cobblers. Yeah, yeah.
Okay, the dessert that popped up in my head was definitely some pound cake.
Or pineapple upside down.
Wow.
My dad used to make the pound cake had 5 pounds of butter in it. It was dense, it was heavy, you could just have a small slice. It was so good. He'd whip that bad boy up.
I'm thinking about that right now. Are we forgetting anybody else?
Okay, so mine would be, I have to disclose that I didn't taste bread pudding until I was almost 60. And so I don't have an acquired taste for it. I don't. I just tasted it. A lot of stuff we just didn't eat growing up. So my meal would be my appetizers, breath work, and some sound. My dinner would be a yoga set and run in place, and my dessert would be savasana and relaxation. So that's what came to me initially. Then for real though, in the flesh though, was my appetizer would be cauliflower buffalo wings with a green high salad. Green high salad has all the high chlorophyll greens chopped, like a chopped salad in it. I add olives and then lots of avocado in there. Then dinner would be green beans with carrots and red potatoes, black eyed pea fritters, which is like making them like little patties, and then rosemary rolls or garlic naan.
Wow.
And my dessert would be coconut milk yogurt pie and redbird tea.
Okay.
It seems like you're gonna eat well.
Y'all making me.
Yeah. I know. We're all gonna get off the call feeling like we just ate a mile. 10 miles. Yeah. Juanita, you want to?
Yeah, let me chime in. Yeah, cause y'all making me hungry, and I want some of all of that. Cause them greens, them sauteed greens, all the greens I heard about, the ones with the peppers and the ones that sauteed with that sauce, with some kind of nut sauce. I'm like, I want some of that. Only thing I didn't hear that I'm missing, I want some seasoned sauteed mushrooms and rice. Oh my God. It's something about the mushrooms, the warm mushrooms seasoned up just right. I don't know what kind of seasons it different kinds at different times. But the warm sauteed mushrooms and some kind of chocolate dessert. With the nibs made from the nibs, the cocoa and some coconut milk and some kind of nuts over in there with it. Yeah, y'all. We're doing after that.
Yeah.
Thank you. Oh, what? Wait. The main ingredient, the love. The love. Yes. Yes. All
You
right.
have it without the love. That's the special seasoning.
Yes, that's the main ingredient. It makes it all work.
Yay, we got everybody. All right. We have some time left to do another writing. That was very filling. Ready to go downstairs and get the food started. Get started cooking dinner at 9 o'clock in the morning. But that was definitely very filling. All right. So the next question is, I'm sure everybody has an idea of who to give their money to, but if you had $100 and had to give it away, who would you give it to and why? So I'm going to do a little 3-minute writing on that, a little discussion afterwards. Nawili, did you start the timer? Okay, great. Timer started now.
Twenty more seconds. And so it is. Okay. That's it.
Ashe, Ashe. Does
Okay.
anybody want to share? Go first.
I'll go first.
Lovely.
Okay. If I had $100, I would give it to my A Course in Miracles teacher. That's the course that Aduni and I are taking, because she really works to get us to overstand and to know what we are, and she don't take no stuff when it comes to that. She's very serious when it comes to that, and she does fuss when she needs to, and it seems like she needs to often. But yes, if I had $100, I would give it to her.
Shade today. I shade today. Mm-hmm.
I can't wait till she starts her next session. I'm so ready. I'll go next. If I had $100, I would give it to my friend Deborah Love, her Lions Club scholarship fund, which goes to hearing and hard of hearing and deaf youth in their endeavors to whatever because people think, I hate that term deaf and dumb. I don't even use that because they're not dumb. They can't hear you. That's all. They're so intelligent. And her daughter is a fantastic artist. She has grown into I've known her, dang, she's almost 30. Oh, I've known her since she was 4. Oh, geez. But anyway, they're just fantastic human beings. And Deborah has worked diligently and very hard to get get them their due and not have them overlooked in situations. She had to send her baby off to school in Washington because the schools here just were not doing their job. They're not doing their job for the hearing impaired at all. So I would give it to her.
That's
I say today.
I always wanted to learn ASL because it's like they're very intelligent. They have to use their hands to communicate. Like we can barely speak 2 languages, especially after you grow up. Like it's a little bit harder to learn another language, things of that nature. I want to learn ASL, I want to learn Spanish and things of that nature to communicate with the different people around me. But that's very important to be able to communicate without speaking.
Yeah.
We used to do it as Africans and slaves and things of that nature. We used to have to communicate in that way, and we lost that gift.
I'm telling you, there's such a difference between a high school for the hearing impaired and a regular high school. I preferred being so quiet. It was so quiet.
My friend is a teacher at a ASL high school, and it's so different. It's so different. But I always feel when one sense is heightened like that, the others get so heightened even more.
Right.
So they're, like you say, her daughter is a tremendous artist. Look at that, what was heightened in her, and just think of the messages and the downloads she gets. No, tremendous. I would say
no outside interference. Wow.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah. Bless her heart. I love that. Yeah. Have y'all ever been to a party with folks that are have challenges with their hearing? I have, and they party like 1999 because they party from vibration of the music, and they throw down. I mean, they are, I just never would imagine. It was so much fun. And I was just trying to talk with my hands, the little I knew, and have my lips read, and we partied. They were so joyously celebrating every moment. from that vibration of the music. Didn't miss a beat. You would never have thought they were not using these ears. They were using what they call your third ear.
Yeah.
I truly believe in. Like we have a third eye, we have a third ear.
Absolutely.
Yes. And I think we have the opportunity to use that we get from that third ear more. I think all of us on creatives, you hear with that third ear, especially Aduni and y'all tuned into the music, y'all hear with a third ear, because that stuff y'all come up with, it can't come through these two. I mean, it can, but it really is so heightened coming through the third ear. Yeah. Yeah. Perfect.
It really bothers me how, like when Mama Evelyn said, you know, they say deaf and dumb. And it's just how people want to label someone because that dumb came from you're not as good as me, which is not true.
Mhm.
God sees no difference, and God does not label. God sees no difference in anybody, whether they have what is so-called a disability or not.
Mm.
Me, it's
I call
bullying.
it a special ability. You got more
Mhm.
stuff than me.
It's,
You can communicate and still you doing better than me. I have all
Mhm.
my senses and can't do the stuff that you do.
Mhm.
Like
Mhm.
it's crazy. It's like I don't understand. It's our dumbness that we have to calm ourselves down because we can't understand them. And
Mhm.
like it's just like wow. It's crazy. I've met a couple of people who were hearing impaired and they were smarter than the average Joe. You know,
Mhm.
they do a little bit better than us. Hearing
Absolutely. Yeah.
folk, they
Wow.
definitely have more drive and things of that nature sometimes. It's like, wow. Even people who are visually impaired, they have
Hmm.
like, wow, you're doing more work than me. You're literally reading with your hands and doing things that I could never or I could do, but it's gonna take me years of practice and this and the third, and it's gonna be harder for me because I have this. It's not it's not necessarily special to be able to see and hear and things of that nature. It kinda dulls you a little bit.
Hmm.
So those people who have special abilities, they're basically superheroes. Because how how are you reading with your
Yep.
fingers? I would
By
mess
God.
up so bad. How are you talking with your hands?
Mhm.
You moving too fast. I gotta understand it. Take slow it
Mhm.
down. We gotta get it slowed down for us to understand. But it's just the normal for them, just like speaking is for us.
Mhm.
And
We are
a lot
truly.
of people who have these special abilities, I don't know why they're always so smart. It's like, okay, you're a genius. Thank you. We get it. We understand. Like, it's crazy. Like, you lost one sense and got the rest of them
Yeah.
extremely heightened.
Yeah.
And just like, you want to put a blindfold on or something, or plug your ears to see if you can try to your other senses.
Yeah. We
Like,
should all try that. Blindfold ourselves and try to write something or paint something. See
yeah,
what happens.
yeah,
most
Yeah.
like
definitely.
people that paint with their feet because they don't have arms.
Yes.
And it
Yes.
didn't stop them from doing what they really wanted to do. They just found a way to get it done.
That's it. Or type,
Exactly.
right. Or a woman who types with her mouth
Mm-hmm.
and types faster than anybody I know.
Right.
I was
Wrote
like, I can't, I mean, yeah. So,
raising
but
children with just feet. How I couldn't change a diaper with my feet. I couldn't cook a meal. Like
yes.
these
Yes.
so
Yeah.
much greater.
Yeah.
than we over
Yeah.
here having to use all of our extremities. Can't be bilingual in in body language.
Knocking the pot off the stove. How that happened?
Yes.
We can see we got everything. We knocking the
Right.
pot around. Interesting. Yes.
Mhm.
So interesting.
Yeah,
Mama
so
right,
so
Grand Rising. Hi, Mama Hat. Come on in. So anyone else would like to thank you, Miss Evelyn, for that. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, putting some more ingredients in that gumbo. Yeah.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm. Okay, I'll share next about my $100. I said if I had $100 to give away, to who and why. Um, so with me, of course, I would go to the bank and get $2 bills or 20s or fives, and I would give them out to children. And with each child, I would have a conversation about what it is to get, what is the value of this to you, what do you want to do with it, and that's what I would do with my $100. So I would find like 20 children and give out five random, or five and give out 20, or two and give out
That's
50. Yeah.
Mm.
So
that's
that
great. Why did ours start the same with children? The youth, the
mm,
less youth is what I chose to give mine to.
mm,
Chose to break it up into $10 or $5.
mhm,
Just break it up and spread it.
mhm,
I can touch as many people as I can with that $100, and
mhm,
I will give it to the child that needs lunch money or money put on their bills for lunch. Um,
Camera,
children that
please.
are fortunate.
camera, she said.
Oh,
Peas.
whew.
Mm,
Just give it to the less fortunate people that I know are in need of the money, and that I
mm,
know that it's gonna directly affect them, even if it's one day. It it'll motivate, put a smile on somebody's face. You never know what could change somebody's whole outlook on life.
mhm. So I
Um,
have a question
just
for you. How
oh,
how um how would you define and how would you know who's less fortunate?
um, sometimes like you can tell when you just speak with them, like, oh, I know some people who have children that are they're heavily on drugs, but they
Mm,
have children, and their children are just running around looking how they look, like they need help,
mm,
new clothes and needing food and things of that nature. So um basically going around to, shelters and things of that nature. There's a plenty of shelters around and things that people are getting help, but not always getting the help that they need.
mhm.
Um and you know, um
Okay, this is just coming to my mind. How about the mother in line behind you at the market
yes.
and the
So
energy you pick up from her or her
mhm,
child while you're in line? Maybe, I know I feel and sense everyone's heart on this, who I can see and sense. And I know without a doubt, many of us have been in line when the person behind us is short
yes.
and have said, here, let me, please, please, please accept this, or just give it to them. And not even thought, this is me, talking, this has my language, not thought of, I don't, not as so much in my mind of even using the word, for me, fortunate, but just we are
Mhm.
here to share and we're one and we should share it all with each other, and just
Sure.
gladly pay the bill or give them the extra 5, 10. I've even gone up to $50 and just said, I just added onto mine.
Right.
And just know that it has circulated to me, to in the best of my stewardship, to circulate it back out. And that's how that continuum for me continues, and just to see that person and to know at one time my friends had to bring me food for my kids because whatever circumstance, it was a day in my life that I had to experience that and feel what that was. And in that receiving, because sometimes it's hard for us givers to receive. And that receiving was even more inspired, more motivated to give even more in my life.
Absolutely. Someone was short at the register the other day when I went to Audie's, like 2 days, and she had her daughter or her child with her, a small child and things of that nature. And I understood, like I don't have a small child with me and things of that nature, and I've been short just by myself, and someone's offered to, that extra dollar or whatever change that I was missing and things of that nature. I even offered to pay for someone's stuff one time. They were asking about prices and stuff. They just, had to look like I don't have enough for this, but they need it. So yeah, I definitely understand that if I can do that as much as I can, I will. Yes, because I've been there before. I've needed something before out of the store and didn't have the money that I needed. And yeah, it's just if you go through it, you know about it thing.
There is I'm sure everybody on here doesn't have time to watch TikTok videos like I do sometimes. But
it's a choice, Miss Evelyn. That's all we saying. It's just a choice.
Okay. But there is these gentlemen going around and you're about to pay for your groceries and they'll say, oh, you dropped something, and they'll pay for your groceries.
Sweet.
Or there's this gentleman that goes around and he asks the homeless people, what would make you happy today? And if it's a bag of groceries, a new pair of shoes, and he goes into Walmart a lot. And if you help him, if he say, I didn't want to buy this card. He says, I want to buy this card for my mother and I'm like $1 short. Can you help me? And they say, sure. And he said, because you helped me, he'll give him $500, $1,000. And I said, that is, and that's like, and he asked this one young man if he could say a Bible verse, and he did, and he got $5. I mean, and then you see where the police are called on them because they're buying people's groceries. I said, what is wrong with y'all?
Yes.
But it's so refreshing to see that, So
but look at how on this platform, we get to shift and look at what the truth is.
Right.
We just get to shift it like, yeah, okay, call the popo, but we know what the truth is.
Right.
I say.
We really, really, really do.
Yeah. And they're outlawing giving, people down in Florida, giving them water and helping them.
Really? Huh?
So it's all about, I just afraid the devil is busy, but God is busier.
Yes. Woo. Come on.
What can I ask? What is this outlaw and giving them water?
Yeah, like the homeless people, like maybe giving them food and giving them water. Yeah, it's against the law.
Where is that?
That's down in Florida. Yeah,
Florida.
I can see some reasons, because you just don't know who might be taking the opportunity to poison them.
But their bottom line is control.
Yeah.
It's control and the dollar, and that's all it is. It's about control and money.
So what does that call on us to do? Does that call on us to be more available in terms of come get your free water here or there? That we would be, legal in doing it. Does that call on us to do something like that?
Well,
Or
that's in Florida. That's, is
Yeah.
that in that particular situation?
well,
Right.
you know, if it's in Florida, you know it's on the way.
Well,
Around the world.
and I would say, you know, staying in the Elizabeth consciousness, we're always in our prep mode because we know that the process is happening anyway. And I'm just feeling, you know, if we were, like I heard on yesterday, not yesterday, day before, about the clothing. So Razia was like, you know, we need to do something. We need to rally. This is another project. Who's willing? So if it's about food and water, you know, we have this opportunity to, as we are Elizabeths and sojourners of truth and givers, to start prepping and setting up something. We've talked about the gardens. We've talked about waters. The holidays are quickly rolling in, you know, where can we set up something where we have meals that we're serving to people who do not have, or putting together boxes, you know, start preparing now, putting together boxes of food and, you know, water that's available. And to me, that seems a more viable place to focus my attention on than I can't do anything in Florida, but I can send a neutral thought to the consciousness, the highest consciousness of everybody concerned, and pray and know that that can be shifted because God is.
I say, and thank you for bringing it to the forefront, Mama Nawili, because with that perspective, that just helps me to realize it's just what we're called on to do in our daily walk.
Yes.
Yeah. Thank you. Wow.
And we have so many resources. I always think I can do a lot more. You know, I have extra $5. Should I buy a case of water? Should I do this? Could I, would I? And in that moment where I'm almost immobilized myself in my thoughts, I just get still. And that's what this time, I think, this fall season is allowing me to pause more and get still and see what, again, Spirit is pouring through myself and each one of us collectively and individually. And I just want to seize the moment. Like, this is the moment, this is the day, this is what we have, you know.
This is awesome. It's so powerful. The energy, the knowledge we get to share helps us to be more focused. Thank you guys so much. I love y'all.
Yana, I know I've been talking a lot. I apologize. But it's 10:01, so Yana.
So we're gonna take a writing assignment home. As
Yay.
we are all home. If we could all just do a simple writing, write about your dream, if you have a dream. If not, just do a short writing.
Can it be your daydream?
It definitely can be a daydream.
Okay, cool.
Whatever comes to your head, jot it down. It could be something important.
Yes. Okay. Yes. Thank you, Ayana. This is so awesome. I so appreciate you. I appreciate you, Lillie. You know, everyone on the call. This is beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And, you know, let's just, you know, embrace today and just give thanks for each and every experience and all of our lessons and blessings, and, you know, love on yourself for real though.
Absolutely.
For real though, self-care is our divine responsibility. It's not a luxury because we can get our nails done or do our nails or our feet. It's so much deeper than that. So, you know, this is our moment. This is our time. You know, the other day, I'm gonna just say this quickly. When I came in from running around and doing whatever, I just felt my heart beat faster. Well, not faster than I've ever felt, but as fast as I had felt when I didn't sleep and went out and tried to walk like 15 miles and my heart was racing. And it just brought me back to, yeah, girl, you don't have to do nothing now. You're enough. Just sit and pause and just give thanks. You've done enough. You're enough. So yeah, take this special time to just, hug on and love yourself so much. So important. We need you.
Absolutely.
Me too.
Yeah.
Miss
I
Lily,
sure
do you
do.
have a parting thought? Those nails are looking lovely.
Oh, thank you. This is just the very first step. Thank
Just-
you. Hey twin. I usually say that. Also, my
Oh,
parting step would to be just keep smiling.
all right. All right. And fake, if you can't smile in the moment, fake it till you make it. Get up and
Yes.
do like mama head dance, shake it out, shake
Mhm.
it,
Yes.
get it done. Yes.
Yes.
All right. So thank you all. Blessings,
For
blessing. Let's
doing
hug. Let's
Yes.
give
It's a
thanks.
beautiful day to have a beautiful day, ladies. Let's not forget to do that. Big hearts.
And see y'all on Sunday. Or
Yes.
there's also something about a Black movement, Black health movement at Ford Field on Saturday. It's free. Y'all want the information? I sent it to Aduni. So come out and support that too. 9 to noon at Ford Field
On
Okay,
what day?
good.
On Saturday?
on Saturday. Yes. And you just have to register. They have different components. I think they have walking, they have a plank one, and you can sign up for, I think, either two or, 1, 2, or 3. I don't know. I just signed up for the walking. My trainer told me about it, but it seems like it's going to be a really wondrous big event to keep us moving and engaged. So yeah, check it out.
Cool.
Mhm.
And then as you can see, the flyer for creativity is free for the Sister Circle.
Okay.
And I think Peace has said that, remember the brother we met, Lily, who was there? No, yeah, Star and Aduni, remember the brother we met at the park that day when we got together for the new moon?
Yeah.
He's invited himself. So men are welcome. Yeah, men are welcome. So I guess
The young shaman.
yes, a young shaman. Yes,
Mhm.
he's coming. And another brother I met recently, he was an empath. I invited him. So, if you men want to come, hey. For the sister in you, the cool in you. Come on. Yes. So, yes. So let's hug ourselves and continue this glorious, wonderful, 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 wonderful day. Send it out to the world. Thank you, thank you,
Today
thank you.
we're
Thank
gonna
you.
be I'm gonna be trying Mama
Trying. Hey,
no
did you say
tasting,
trying?
I guess. I suppose tasting.
Let's do 10. Let's do 10. Is it 10 or 40?
10.
It's
It's
40.
10.
She Mama head's going.
ING is 20.
Oh.
Just plural is 10. Don't cheat.
What is
Let's go,
eating
20.
tasting?
Let's
Eating.
go, 20, 20,
I got my 20
19,
going. Well, I
Watch
will
your
be
mouth, girl.
eating.
17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6,
Woo,
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo!
woo.
Yes.
Okay, I will be tasting. Mama makes her what is it? Chicken salad today.
Oh, okay, okay. Y'all remember.
So I can't wait.
All
I
righty.
can't wait to taste it, and I will give you all a review next week.
All right.
All
We
right.
all did. All right. Bless you guys. See you tomorrow. Love
Sheila, you
y'all.
didn't say anything about tomorrow.
What's
Aduni?
the
Friday.
Oh, yeah, it's Friday, huh?
Uh-huh.
So Shelly K.
I'm gonna have to
Shelly K
get the
will
pork
be
ready
here.
to taste it.
Shelly K will be here. Shelly K came on with Sky.
Okay.
And so, yeah, Shelly K will be here tomorrow, and we're gonna have a good time. I'll get her to sing something for you. 'cause
Mm.
that sister is awesome, and she just got an awesome story of life and the struggles and the the victories of it all. I mean,
Mm.
she is she's a walking miracle. She should be dead and out of here, you know.
Mm.
So should be, when I say should be, is according
Mhm.
to the plan of the enemy of life. But she has prevailed, and her just talking right now is a miracle. And not only is she talking, but she's singing her butt off. So, join us, and we're gonna have a great time, and invite somebody.
Shake.
Mhm,
Say,
All
mhm.
righty. Thank
All
you.
right.
have a blessed day.
All
See ya.
right.